my sipping spillers. How y'all niggas doing?
How are y'all feeling?
Yeah, how y'all doing this week? I'm having a marvelous Monday. What about you?
You know what? I'm having a very Cardi B-ish kind of feeling.
I know.
I don't know. Something about wigs that are different makes you feel like a new bitch because
I'm channeling my inner Nicki Minaj.
I'm like walking different. I'm talking different. I'm like somebody loving hip hop. I'm somebody. Okay.
What would your storyline be?
My storyline would be that I'm trying to be a rapper, just like Cardi B was trying to be.
Okay.
And I was a stripper, so I think my whole storyline is Cardi B. We gotta make you a rapper.
Okay, my storyline, I would be the aspiring podcaster struggling to make it.
Would you be a stripper on the side? Because I think that this hair gives us real stripper vibes.
I probably wouldn't have this hair.
Okay.
No, it's not something I would do. I'm enjoying doing it for now, but I would never wear this wig again. But we are back at it again with another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill, where we create conversations. Oh wow.
Sipping wine.
I go by the name of Thug Motherfucking Sammy.
And I'm Ambitious New Wig Who This to Ray.
Hello. I just want to let y'all know, please, if you haven't already, rate, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all platforms at The Real Sip and Spill.
Except Twitter. It's Sip and Spill 1.
Ow. And I want to give a shout out and a thank you to everyone who's been supporting us.
Yeah, because we get a lot of support. I think that we don't tell y'all enough how much we appreciate it, because I'll be having my friends, she'll be like, yeah, I was listening to your podcast, and my son was like, what are you listening to? And I'm like, I'm like, bitch, you listening to my podcast consistently?
Yeah, I love when y'all comment. I love when y'all subscribe. I love when y'all leave messages or tell us stuff. And you know what? This is why we do this. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to get into the fun fact part of the episode.
Fucking facts.
All right.
Sorry, I don't even know I did that.
My fun fact is I recently had to return my vibrator because it was too strong.
Okay, well, fun fact to your fun fact, I've never had one. So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And this is not my first vibrator. I'm not new to this. I am true to this.
Okay.
And for it to be so strong for the lowest level, for me not to be able to handle it, I was like, oh shit.
I'm fucking a real vibrator.
Yeah, because when you're masturbating, you want to enjoy it for a little bit. You don't want to come immediately.
Yeah.
It's
maybe
too
not.
rough.
Maybe not. I think that if I had a vibrator, I'm trying to get to the point as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just because it's not a person. Like a person, I'm probably trying to make that shit last and be in that shit.
But the person trying to make it come before he does.
I'm dead. But no, I'm just saying.
Get mine, you better get yours. No,
but with a vibrator, I think I'm just like, this is one and done. I just want to go about my day, because I don't want to sit there pleasuring myself for 30 minutes.
Okay, not 30 minutes, but at least 2, so you can enjoy it. But you always feel horrible
turn it on
afterwards.
Oh, do you really? That's so funny. I saw a meme. It said after you watch porn, you look at it it's so disgusting.
You're so disgusted with yourself after you beat your meat or
so crazy.
Touch yourself, whatever you do.
I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
Yeah. What's your fun fact, girl?
My fun fact is, even though y'all know, because I'm moving into my new apartment, that I've said I've been spending a lot of money, I have really good money management. I think that the African in me is super frugal, because my mom is like a Ross bitch. She likes Walmart shit. She's gets impressed by sales. My mom gets really impressed by sales. So
as every woman does. Oh, who's a sale?
No, not me. Honestly, I'm like bad and bougie. Literally, I'm the kind of person that if it's more expensive, that means that it's worth it.
Oh, okay.
My wig. My wig was almost $400, and I'm like, bitch, this is worth $400 fucking dollars.
Okay.
So my mom is so frugal. So to me, it's the core of my heart is probably as frugal as she is, but I'm my money management is probably spot fucking on, because
Gotcha.
I like adulting. Even though it's hard, I like adulting. It's accomplishments.
Okay, all right. So let's get into some wine facts so we can get into some tea time. So today we got Ecocentric. It's a Malbec from Argentina. It's a cute little wine. I like the bottle. That's really why I got it.
It's great packaging.
Yeah, it's really pretty. The flavor profile is ripe plums and violet, and I don't know how you taste violet, because violet's a color, not a fruit.
All I heard was plums, and I'm ready.
Yes, it's a medium bottom wine with a light fruity finish. So when I hear that, I guess it's
sounds like it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's just a fruity finish. It might be sweet at the end, When I hear that, I guess it's best paired with lunch meals, something not too heavy, so you can still carry on your day with.
I think that after you drink wine, you really can't carry on your day.
You think? Well, okay, well...
I say that for us, speaking personally, because we never finish our day after wine.
Well, it's because we take shots and then we drink a bottle of wine. We don't drink wine and have a regular day like normal people. We have to do extra stuff with it.
We definitely have to do extra shit with it.
Yeah, we just took 2 shots before the show started. So... That's why we're fucked up. We be taking whole naps when we get home. Like,
bitch, it's not even a nap anymore. At this point, it's a sleep.
For real, for real, for real. All right, time to get some tea time. Tea time. So Joe Biden made this little comment over the weekend, and he was saying how if you don't know the vote between me and Donald Trump, then you ain't really black. And I mean, I get what Joe Biden was trying to say.
No, I don't.
I mean, I get what he was trying to say, but it's not even what you say; it's how you freaking say it. And he's not the person to make comments.
I didn't
like
watch
that.
the video, one, and then two, I saw that Charlamagne was on there, so I was just thinking, like, when I said once again, when we do like the little pandering shit, I feel like it's real. It's like y'all are very choicy of who y'all are choosing, because Joe Biden and Charlamagne, that's not even something I would even fucking listen to.
Okay, who made Charlamagne the voice of black culture?
Nigga himself. Like, he made himself the voice of black culture.
Who wants to know what Charlamagne thinks about it?
Because I think Charlamagne is very ignorant.
Yeah.
I think that he's very prideful. I think he's very, like, all for himself. So I think that when you're making someone the voice of us, you have to be a collective people listen to. I don't even listen to the Breakfast Club. So
I enjoyed the Breakfast Club. I listened to them. But I mean, Charlamagne has made a lot of work. He's done a lot of progress on himself. He is becoming a better person, kinda, sorta. But still, Charlamagne's not the type of person I'm gonna get advice from, especially for presidential elections. Cheers. What do you think, girl?
It's alright. It's real light. You know, I'm big on them heavy bodies. So that's what we've been drinking. The full bodies we've been drinking for the last few weeks.
Well, I guess I'm a lighter person. Because I tend to bring the lighter wines, huh?
You do.
Yeah.
And I'm over here thinking, like, the fuck is this going to do for me?
Ooh. Well, I mean, we got a whole bottle of Makers if needed. So his comment was unnecessary. It was kind of racist, honestly. But of course, we're going to sweep that under the rug and ignore it because lesser of two evils. He is a lesser evil than Donald Trump.
But the thing is, he's not a lesser evil. That's what's crazy. If y'all do y'all's research, here comes the conspiracy, y'all. Look up Pizzagate. I think that's what it is, the hashtag Pizzagate. I saw a video of Joe Biden in a 13-year-old girl's ear telling her, being next to you right now is making me so fucking horny.
Oh, I believe it. I believe that.
No, so I just feel like it's not the lesser of two evils. Like, I'd rather have a open racist, an open prejudiced person. I'd rather be someone that is unapologetically who the fuck they are. Okay. I would rather that than someone that's getting horny by being next to 13-year-old girls.
Yeah, I believe that because there's always videos and pictures of him like inappropriately touching girls. Exactly. And
so it's not the lesser of two evils.
Is he like a sexual? I don't know.
To me, I'm really like, stick with the devil. You know, I'm not telling you to vote for Donald. I'm not telling you to vote for Joe. But I'm just saying, y'all need to do your research. Stop acting like whoever the fuck is in power is really in power. Because it's really the Congress and shit like that. So, you know, we're going to let that blow over our heads. But for real, I mean, that comment was unnecessary. It was unneeded.
It was unneeded.
Because you're trying to say that us not voting for you makes us less black. But it's like, there's some people that resonate more with Donald Trump's policies. And people need to follow policies,
and
not who they like. And
it's not even his place to even make that fucking comment, nigga. Shut your ass up. I'm so tired of white Democrats just thinking they're gonna inherit the black vote. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I feel like whoever you feel like you can vote for is who you vote for. Like, sometimes some people are more Republican than Democrat. I consider myself a moderate.
I think I'm a moderate too, because I think that there's some things in like
both sides
that I agree with, because it's like you can't say you're strictly one side. And the thing is, people don't understand. Back in the day, black people actually used to be Republicans. Yeah. Do your fucking research. Literally, over time, it switched.
Just don't be too cocky and think the niggas gonna vote for you, Joe.
Just because you was with Obama, okay? Right. Because guess what? Most white people don't really fuck with Obama if you know the real shit, okay? Hello.
Okay. You know what? Y'all done pissed Mayor Sylvester off.
He was mad as fuck.
He was with them Twitter fingers last night. Over here tweeting up a storm.
So we gonna say it right now. Niggas that was at Clay, okay, y'all the reason why we can't play.
Really? He made the rules stricter. He said he don't get the fire marshals out on y'all.
The fire marshals, and you know the fire marshals don't fucking play. Not only they gonna fucking regulate, they gonna also speculate, and they also gonna give y'all a motherfucking fine.
Okay, like, come on now, you know the rules. There was no reason for Clay to be that bad. Wrapped across the whole, but I was looking at that line like, damn, y'all niggas don't give a fuck.
And it's so funny because one of my friends, he texted me and he was like, "You said you were going to a pool party." party. He was like, I heard y'all got shut down. I said, wrong bitch, because I went to a house pool party. I said, I know better. I really know better. Yeah. I know that even though I haven't been social distancing, I'm not at that place in my life where I want to be around all y'all ignorant ass niggas. I've been staying in the house for too long. Yeah. So now y'all feel like y'all have to go out.
Yeah, it's I'm still going out, but I'm not going out to like bars or clubs and stuff. I'm going to my friend's house. Yeah. I'm chilling. I'm not following the rules all the way, but I'm not doing the absolute fucking most. And I feel like that's how we should all play it by ear. And if it's too, this bitch is once again pouring. Why would you pour me in that pour?
I mean, because you said you like the light shit. I'm sorry.
Just put a little bit. Oh my gosh. You like that lady from like that video? She was like 2 shots of vodka,
and, right? That's me, but that's me as a bartender. I'm so sorry, Kiki. Now they know.
Y'all niggas stay inside, or at least just go to your friends' houses.
Yeah, go to your friend's house, because y'all at least got less than 10 people if you're lucky. Because I haven't even got 10 friends to call up right now, to be honest. So,
right.
Honestly.
Once again, Future has made it into our podcast.
At this point, Future, I love you, because you know what?
We're his fans.
We're your biggest fans. Like, you know what? No one supports you than your haters, actually.
Right.
So I guess we are like part of that fan base that hates to love you.
Honestly, right.
Because you always make it so fucking easy. You're an easy target. I'm so sorry.
Right.
But
at this point, we're Future fans.
At this point.
Yeah.
So, we're just talking about how you and your kids, because you and your not kids, you and your most kids, the evidence is in the pudding how you did like a separate tweet for all of your bitches. Not your bitches. Oh my God, they're not bitches.
They're not.
They are.
I mean, some of them might be bitches.
Some of them might be bitches, but you know.
But you know what? That's not our place to say it.
That's not our place to say it. But you know what? Featuring your kids. I think because of our episode, that's why we started talking about you, because our episode is about stereotypes.
Right.
Like, what are black stereotypes? And I think that, Future, you embody all of our stereotypes. Because people say that every single black father is a deadbeat or an absent father, and you make it so easy for you to say that because you're not even claiming kids that are knowingly yours.
Right.
You don't even want to pay child support. You don't want to see them. You really just want to praise Joey and Sierra because they got out of your fucking breeches. Like, the bitches that still fuck with you,
they're the only ones that you still like.
Yeah, because you're like, they got away from this toxic dick, so I really do fuck with y'all because y'all know I'm toxic and y'all got the fuck out after the first time.
Right.
Like, because I don't see how many times he, like, the thing is, over the years, he's always bashing Russell, and I'm like, but we all want Russell.
You think Future bashes Russell?
Yeah, because I think that because he feels.
I thought the internet bashes Russell. I don't know. I've never heard Future say anything bad about him.
I haven't either, but in my stereotypes of all stereotypes, my head thinks that Future doesn't fuck with him because he thinks that Sierra's the one that got away, which she is, and I'm glad you did.
Remember, he said, "I'm gonna get my bitch back."
Did he really?
He never got his bitch back.
Never got his bitch back. Wrong bitch.
Sierra said, "I'm gone."
I feel that way too. If you ever think you about to fucking play with me, wrong bitch. Hello.
Period.
But
so, growing up, I've heard of different stereotypes from different people. From the black people, I always got, "Oh, you're too black for the white kids."
Okay, I've heard that too.
And you're too white for the
black
people, kids, right? Yep. Oreo, you know.
I hear that all the time, even to this age.
African booty scratcher.
And I am. Beach, fuck you.
And I don't know what that means. Like, I feel like everyone scratches their booties.
Facts.
You know?
I definitely do scratch.
I scratch my booty sometimes, you know? So, whatever. You talk white, which I feel like I have a very sexy voice. Thank you very much. So, whatever.
Do you really?
That's what people say. I talk white.
Oh, I thought you said you think you talk sexy, though.
I think I have a sexy voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I saw like a chain smoker, so ain't sexy about my fucking voice. I'm like,
you know what? That chain smoker shit might be sexy to someone.
Honestly, people will say that they like my voice, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Don't tickle my feather.
I mean, it's great for audio, apparently. You're a podcaster, so you must like your voice some kind, a little bit.
Coming to you live.
Right, okay. And then from the white kids, back in my, because I went to Catholic school for a little bit, and I always got like randomly they would yell like fried chicken to me or like or watermelon, but they would yell like fried chicken like in the most ghettoest like
why
because they're racist white kids being white kids.
And I think that white people don't think that they're racist, but your mama's racist, your granny's racist. Let's be real, slavery wasn't too long ago.
It wasn't. Okay? Civil rights movement wasn't too long ago.
And guess what? You know what they said about the racist people? They had kids. So
and you know what? It was because I was the only black kid in my middle school, so it's like I was an easy target. One time we were doing a spelling bee and I misspelled quench.
Quench. Yeah. I hate that word. It's like almost as bad as moist.
I misspelled it, and like the whole year they used to yell quench. And that was ghetto accent. Quench. I'm like, y'all are awful. Like, you know, I got a lot of racial comments about, you know, they'll make this little story about me going to Popeyes and seeing there's no fried chicken and getting angry and starting to fight because there's no more fried chicken. Like, all those are racial. You know what? I do like fried chicken. Yeah. A lot of people like fried chicken. Yeah, we like fried chicken.
We do. That's not even a thing. But
actually, I do like watermelon, okay? That shit is good.
It is.
Sue me.
Yeah, so honestly, I think that for me, being raised in Iowa.
Oh yeah, God, Iowa.
Stop it. Okay, being raised in Iowa. When it comes to like stereotypes and my confidence, it absolutely did. It like shattered my confidence in everything because there was like a view that was always pressed on me. Like you said when you said that you're too black for the white kids and too, you know, white for the black people. Kids, yeah. So most of my friends, when I was like living in Iowa, they were usually the mixed kids, or they were like light skinned girls that like, you know, didn't really fit anywhere. So we just made our own little misfit groups. A lot of my friends were Asian when I was in school because I just feel like they was just fucking with me, you know.
But okay, I don't know how Asian people in Iowa, do they act like niggas?
Yeah,
because
they definitely drink Hennessy to their fucking breath like guys, like you know,
Asians act like niggas,
like they act like niggas. So I think that I really fit in with groups that didn't really have a group to fit into, and I think that my confidence was like so low when I was in Iowa because I know because like you said, you always would hear, oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl, or you're this and the third, and I'm just like, why do I have to be pretty for a dark skinned girl? Why can't I just be pretty?
Period.
Why can't I just be pretty?
Why does that backhand compliment is needed?
I think they think that it's like justifying the fact that, oh, you're dark and you can be pretty. It's like when black girls have long hair, like, where do you mix with? Black and black.
Right.
Black and black. So I think that these stereotypes that black women can't grow their hair or black women are not beautiful.
And I hate how there's this stigma where black people, for them to be beautiful, they have to be mixed with something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like this one guy, he DM'd me, and he was like, oh, you look Puerto Rican, you look like you're mixed with something. And I'm like,
all African.
This is straight from the motherland, literally straight
100%
from the motherland.
100%.
And I'm like, that's problematic because you telling me I look mixed is not telling me, it's not a compliment.
It's not. Telling me, it's actually an insult.
Oh, for me to actually be cute, I must not be black. Well, nigga, guess what? I'm
black. Black. But no, because even when we posted on Facebook, and me and Sammy were talking about this before we even came in here. She posted and said, what are positive attributes when you think about black women? And every comment that had to relate to black women has something to do with looks.
Right.
Like their physique. They're beautiful. They're this, they're that.
Right.
And granted, we appreciate those compliments.
Booties,
but it's like, why does all of our compliments that are considered positive have to be a sexual, like,
connotation?
Why can't it just be that y'all are good people, y'all have great attitudes, y'all are very outgoing? Like, why can't it be attributes that you would want in someone as a mate? Because you're talking about people as you're sexualizing us. You're sexualizing us, and then you're like, y'all got good bodies. Granted, I do. I appreciate it, but once again, that's another thing that goes back to makes me very unconfident.
Black women are very hypersexualized.
Yeah,
and even as very young girls. Yeah, we never get a chance to be a child. Like,
we don't.
Even like growing up, you know,
you can't wear shorts around the house because you gotta
top.
You gotta think about the grown ass men that are really pedophiles.
Right. You know, luckily, my mom wasn't really like that, but I know people who was really like that.
Yeah, no.
And
honestly,
it's not cool. Don't do that to your teenage daughters. They're allowed to wear, unless they're not butt-ass naked and doing the most, they should be comfortable wearing whatever they want around their parents or around their dads, and they should not be looking at a child.
But the thing also, I think that you have to be mindful, because it's like nowadays, everyone's a fucking pedophile. I know it sounds crazy.
What? Nowadays, everyone's a pedophile?
I mean, people... Yeah. The chances are when you get sexually harassed by someone you know, it's not like a stranger like they make it in movies. It's usually someone that you know, that you're around, that you have your guards down on.
Yeah, definitely.
So...
It's always, someone you know.
It's always good to be mindful of what kind of like what you are presenting to other people. Even though we always say we're not trying to like slut shame or make anyone like the victims feel like a problem, but be mindful of who you're around, because sometimes some of these niggas are sick like R. Kelly.
Okay.
Honestly, they probably must have got molested when they were younger. So we don't know the mindset of someone else. So be mindful of what you're projecting. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So there's a lot of stereotypes that we've gotten over the years that are not particularly true. Not all black people can dance, y'all. It's not, we don't always know how. I remember when I was in Vegas and there's this one black girl, and she was cute too.
Yeah.
But she was a horrible dancer. Like, she was doing like the chicken shit and like shaking her butt. And I'm just like, damn, you're making us look bad. Because a white bitch is over here shaking her ass like a black girl, and you over here, an actual black girl.
You know what's funny? I did not know how to dance until I moved to Houston. I did not know.
We taught you how to shake that booty like that.
My friend Kai, she was like, sis, you don't know how to dance. And it was like
because you're from Iowa.
Right? It was the most hurtful. Because like in Iowa, the niggas would make me feel like I knew how to dance. I don't know if it was maybe side ass. They probably didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So my friend was just like, you don't know how to dance. And she's like, you only dance to the white music. Like, I remember when it was like, let's fucking lose it. Get out of your mind.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. And like, whenever it was like shit, like rave shit, I would always dance. But when it came to like other shit, I would be like really shy to dance, because after she told me I didn't know dance, I literally went home. I would fucking dance in the mirror every fucking day. And now you cannot tell me shit.
Okay.
Left cheek, right cheek. And everybody be like, you got Meg Stallion. I said, bitch, Meg got it for me because I've been dancing, okay? I've been doing this.
You've been doing all that. Not all black girls wear weaves.
Even though we are right now.
This is for a particular reason.
We are showing that dark-skinned people, light-skinned people, all black people can wear color.
Right. We can all wear color.
We're actually wearing the same wig, but I had to straighten mine so we weren't looking too much alike.
Yeah. I wish she didn't. But you know what? I like we're like
twins. The contrast. It's like the yin and yang.
We're twins, but we're not twins.
Yeah. Because I didn't want anyone to look at us and be like, trying to compare, like, who's it look better on, you know?
Okay, I see.
So I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm darker. Let me darken the roots, which I did, if y'all can tell. I darkened the roots, and then, like, I straightened it, and I've been playing with it all day. And I might actually make this one of my little pieces, to be honest. I might come out one fucking day and be like, hello.
Yeah, I'm not.
I really like it. I've been getting a lot of compliments.
But you know what? It's cool. I'm rocking with it. I'm not really a big, hard person to please. What about you? You got any stereotypes that's not very true?
Okay, even though we say we like chicken and watermelon, not every black person likes fried chicken, watermelon, and fucking Kool-Aid. You know why? Because I have friends that are vegan as fuck. Like, when I say I follow a plant-based diet, because it's very loose right now. We're going to say a loose plant-based right now. But my friends, before they were even vegan, they did not even fuck with fried chicken like that. So they was like, I don't really miss meat because I didn't really...
Weren't eating it before.
I wasn't really eating it like that before. And I think that in my life, I was always eating fried chicken. Like, my mom would cook that shit every fucking night. If not every night, it was every other night. So
that's where we get that booty from. All that fried chicken.
Hey, if y'all see my mama's booty, y'all would think my booty ain't shit. Okay. And I wanted to say, like, a lot of not every black male in college is a ball player. Because, I heard that joke, like, when I was in Iowa, and it was really fucking funny. It was racist, but it was funny. It was like, what do you call every black person in college?
What?
A ball player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but when I heard it, I was fucking like, damn. Because that was a thing.
Right.
Because most of them to be in college, they were ball players because they were getting, like, scholarships.
Right.
And everything was fucking paid for.
Right.
But, I mean, it's a stereotype that's racist, and it's not even also true.
And it's not even motherfucking true. Period.
And another thing I had to fucking say, even though sometimes we represent it in wrong ways, not every black woman is angry. Stop giving us that narrative of an angry woman. Just like even with Tyler Perry, we do it to ourselves. Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, her nigga did some fucked up shit.
I mean, she had every right to be mad.
She had every right to be mad. I'm not saying that, but don't like assume that every single black woman that you meet is angry.
Yeah, our passion gets misconstrued for aggressiveness.
Yeah.
And then honestly, white bitches be the most aggressive people I see sometimes.
Yes, Karen. We've been seeing y'all on the internet a lot lately.
Over coughing on people.
And not even
assaulting
that.
People,
did you hear that they said
people?
that Karen is the new N-word? I said, let me fucking find out.
Girl, I just I
will slap the fuck out of a Karen.
I called it.
Bitch, don't get yourself fucked up. Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Okay, but also the stereotypes that we see in the media don't really help for what is
how we're
projected.
viewed.
Yeah, projected on us. Because another thing is, whenever we see a lot of black men that are like lead characters or something, if it's not a civil rights movement, they're like either a drug dealer or a crackhead, or they're there's someone like they're moving weight. So you have this ideal that all black men are hood niggas, or every black man is not educated. Every black man doesn't want more than the streets. Granted, some niggas just want the streets. Honestly, guess what? Good for y'all. But we got black doctors, black bankers, engineers, black engineers. Hello,
pharmacists. We got them all.
We do. We have.
So I always notice that, like in movies, we're always a comic relief. It's always a funny black person.
Always a funny black person.
What's that show called? With those 4 Hispanic kids.
Ooh, On My Block.
On the Block. Who's the funny one?
The black guy.
Kid. Stranger Kids. Who's the funny one?
The black kid. That is true.
So
we're always the comic relief. Are we the butt of y'all's fucking joke? Like, honestly,
or are just niggas naturally more funny? I don't know.
We are. But we're not gonna get into that right now.
Yeah, it's just tiring. Or like you always see like the dynamics in the families. Like I don't have no problems with it because I do believe mixed people are black people.
Yeah.
But can we see more than the light skinned mom and the dark skinned dad and the mixed family?
Yeah, because I think of Blackish. Blackish is literally what I think of when you say that, because everyone in that family is like...
They do have one dark-skinned daughter. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. One dark-skinned daughter. And we were talking about that, because me and my man were talking about that. We was like, why is it the dark-skinned girl has a very dark personality?
She has a bad attitude.
Yeah, she has a bad attitude. Right. She's very like...
evil.
Like scary. Like honestly. Let's be real. Like the shit that she be saying. I'm like, bitch, I wish that bitch was my daughter. But it's like... I'm like thinking in my head, the writers really sat down and thought the dark-skinned child should be that. And then the light-skinned child, Zoe, the girl, she's popular, she's pretty, she's very sought after, like she's very vain. Why is that?
Why is that? So it's just, and when Black as Fuck came out, which I understand why the characters are the way they is, because it's supposed to represent his family.
I've never seen that.
I saw the first episode and immediately I'm tired of seeing the same dynamics.
Yeah.
Light-skinned wife, mixed family. It's like, okay, the family vacation show with, not Tia Tamir, some other girl who did like scary movies and stuff. It doesn't matter. Same thing, dark-skinned wife, light-skinned family. So... yeah, it's with Tia and Tamira, one of the twins. She does that Netflix
show. I know what you're talking about. Family Reunion.
Yeah, Family Reunion.
That show is trash.
But it's same. It's like
same dynamics.
Same dynamics. So there's more. There is some shows that do have black people and dark skinned black people.
Yeah.
But it's not very often.
It's not.
I hate that we have to search for it.
We do have to search for it.
Yeah.
And that's why when we say representation matters, because it really does. Because if we always see this in the media, we only have that to look to.
Right.
And it's easy to compare yourself to someone when you think they look like you, but they don't represent anything you're representing.
Exactly.
So.
And also, there's always a black character who's never the lead character, but they're always best friends with the lead character that's white. So it's always, the supporting actress is always, or actor is always black, and the lead actor is always white. So it's like, what's that show called with the gay black guy and the white British kid? Sex Education.
Never seen it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Yeah. There's always the black girl or
like
the black guy.
That's crazy because I was watching The Matrix.
Yeah.
And the main character is Neo.
Right.
But just as important as Neo is,
yeah,
Morpheus. Is very important.
Yeah.
He's very important. He brought Neo in.
But he's a supporting actor.
He's a supporting actor to Neo. Which is crazy.
But honestly, I feel like Morpheus made the movie.
He sure the fuck did. Because I'm watching that shit like, why the fuck did I not notice this shit?
Yeah.
Years ago when I watched it. But the Matrix is really good. It's all about the mind.
It
really
is. It's a very good movie. It took me a while to understand. I had to like recently go back and watch it and be like, oh my god, this shit crazy.
This shit, wow.
Yeah. So
like, because we're living in the Matrix right now.
There was this like the government said there's a parallel universe.
Would it surprise me? No, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Some other people it'll be hard for y'all to convince me. I believe it.
I believe there's a parallel universe. Rick and Morty didn't get that shit out of nowhere. I believe everything Rick and Morty did.
I've never seen that show.
Well, I feel like you enjoy Rick and Morty. I don't know. I like cartoons, so I'm a big...
The only cartoons I can say that I enjoyed was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay, take it way back.
Yeah, I really liked
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Codename Kids Next Door.
I love that show.
I loved that show.
That was a good show. There was a black girl on that show that I really liked.
Oh yeah, but she had attitude.
Yeah, she had attitude.
She had the worst attitude.
Yeah, we always got a bad attitude. That's it.
Right.
We're not more than that.
Facts, and I think that's what is the problem with the stereotypes. I think that How do we combat stereotypes?
I don't think you can. I feel like, honestly, let's be honest, stereotypes exist because a lot of times they are true.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of truth of it.
There's a little bit of truth of it.
But that doesn't speak for everyone.
So I feel like you can't combat it because it's like you can't speak for everyone.
Yeah, because
there's some people who are actually like that.
Yeah, because there was this... Because honestly, when y'all say we act white or I'm an Oreo... I was raised around a lot of white people. Yeah. I'm so sorry. And sometimes I feel that I have to justify the fact that I act a certain way. And sometimes I have to try to prove that I'm so down. And guess what, y'all? The hood fuck with me. That's it, period.
That's what you gotta say.
The hood fuck with me.
So I always see, like, there's some things that black girls aren't supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not supposed to have colored wigs. We're not supposed to, like, show emotion. We're always supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
We're always supposed to be there to support the black man.
Yeah.
We're always supposed to be, like, everyone's... people could always tell their emotions.
Confide to them, yeah.
Confide in us.
Mm-hmm.
We always have to teach white people how to act. Like, for some reason, it's black people's job to teach white people what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that burden's usually on us.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, it's so tiring about,
it's
as a black girl, we're supposed to do all these fucking things.
I think that narrative needs to die as soon as possible because it is very destructive to someone's mindset.
Yeah.
You think that you have to carry on relationships that don't need to be there. You have to be there for friends that are really toxic for you and draining for your energy. And I think we talked about this a few episodes ago that when you're constantly taking stuff in, it's a lot for you. So, mind you, if we are the person that y'all go to, who the fuck do we go to? Who do we go to? If we are that shoulder to cry on, if we are the person that is the backbone behind everything that you got going, then who do we fucking go to when we
need that?
When we're not strong all the time, when we want to cry. Nobody, baby. Who can run to you? Nobody.
So, have you ever stereotyped someone?
Yes.
I'm gonna say all the time. After we just made an episode about how it's wrong to stereotype.
I mean, I think that I'm for the black shit. So when it's a black stereotype, I think you feel stuff more closely when it's related to you. Yeah. But the thing is, when I did, because my friend bitch, but the bitch is ghetto. She's so goddamn ghetto. I thought she was smart. I thought she was this whole time. Oh damn, I said her name, so I can't even say this whole thing. Okay, I could say it. Fuck it, because she don't even do it no more. She was a drug dealer.
What was her race?
She's Asian.
Oh.
She's Asian. She was an Asian drug dealer. She was like...
I would never assume she was a drug dealer.
She was selling Adderall and sometimes Coke. And she was a drug dealer. The bitch wasn't even that smart. But guess what her degree was in?
What?
Teaching.
Okay.
Ain't no goddamn way. I would not let my fucking child be her...
Well, now, because you know what she be doing.
I'm going to say, I know her. I was like, me and this bitch would go out and she would get so belligerent drunk.
Wow.
To the point where she's on the fucking floor. And she's so content with that because guess what? She doesn't, and the thing is, it's like, she didn't have to work hard for anything in her life because she was Asian and her parents had money.
Yeah.
So they were paying for her rent. Like, so she was just really just doing whatever the fuck she wanted to do. Living.
Okay.
She was like a kind of, like a white girl, actually.
Okay, yeah.
But a ghetto white girl.
Oh, okay.
Because she was so ghetto. Like, she has a fat ass. Like, I love that bitch.
Dudes?
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
She dated, like, Hispanics and Indians and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, weird
That's
shit.
Different.
I know, but I love that bitch. But I stereotyped the fuck out of her because I thought she was about to be, like, a real, like, well put together. But the bitch was, like, mean. I was like, bitch, we all a hot-ass mess at the end of the day.
Right. Is she from Houston here?
Yeah. No, she's really not even from Houston. She's from, not Beaumont. What's the other one?
Port Arthur?
No. It's right by PV, the other one.
Oh.
It starts with a B.
Baytown?
Mm-mm.
I don't know, girl.
I wish I fucking knew. But y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, that's not
no, there's a college out there.
Blinn.
She's from Blinn.
Okay.
She's from Blinn. Ghetto as fuck. Love you, bitch.
All right. I've definitely stereotyped someone. I feel like there's this one Asian guy I was talking to. And I just assumed...
You talk to Asians?
We talked for like 7 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't even talk outside my race, so I don't know.
Yeah, I talk outside my race sometimes. Not as much, very less now.
Yeah.
But back then when I was younger, I didn't really care. But
I think it's because everyone always expects me to be with a white dude that I'm like, y'all niggas got me fucked up, never fucked one hat.
Yeah. So yeah, he was Asian, and the whole time I just assumed he had a little dick. And it's just a stereotype
that is Asians ain't got no dick. Yeah.
And if it's not true, if you're an Asian guy with a big dick, please let me know.
Send us DMs. We want to see them.
We want to see them. I don't think y'all exist. Like,
I don't think y'all exist.
Just because I watch, kind of a lot of porn, and I've never seen like a big dick Asian.
Yeah.
So if I'm wrong, please let me know. But I don't think y'all have big dicks. So like, really, essentially, the reason why I stopped talking to him because I assumed he had a little dick. So yeah.
Did you tell him?
Of course not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy because the stereotype for black men is that all black men have big dicks. And I've seen some of y'all.
Yep, not all y'all dick.
And y'all dick not big.
It's not.
I think the biggest dicks belong to the ones that are short. I think short black men got the biggest dicks. I'm sorry.
I think skinny black men got the biggest dicks.
Okay, skinny and short. Because honestly, you ain't got to be skinny. You could be either skinny or short. One of the two. Because at first I heard that it was all dark-skinned men have big dicks.
That's not true.
I mean, it's true. From what I know, it is. Because, I was very selective. But I've heard all dark-skinned men got big dicks. But, I ain't seen nothing else. So, so I can only speak from my experiences. Mm-hmm. And that stereotype is true.
That black guys have big dicks?
Dark-skinned black men.
Dark-skinned black men have big dicks. All right, if you're a dark-skinned black man with a small dick, send us a DM.
Send us a DM. I want to see
it. This is the only time I've ever asked for dick pics. Other than that, please don't send me no motherfucking dick pics.
No, we were even on the internet and we saw this dude. Like, she showed me a video of this man trying to stretch his dick out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry if the stereotype pressures got to you, sir, but...
He was rolling his dick.
And let's put a disclaimer. I'm sorry. I know we talk about a lot of big dicks, but sometimes, honestly, I can't fuck a big dick every day. I would rather you have a dick that just is perfectly for my fucking vagina, honestly. Mm-hmm. And that might not be a 80 fucking inch dick. It might be whatever the fuck feels right.
Men with smaller penis. It's not the size of the dick. It's the motion in the ocean.
No, side of the ocean, but the motion of the ocean. Something like that. That's how it goes. Y'all know what the fuck we talking about because y'all heard it before.
Sorry.
So,
we suck.
We do suck.
Stereotypes you hear about black women.
I mean, it's the same things that I was saying earlier. It's like they compliment our body,
looks,
our looks, our X, Y, and Z. We always get the you look so. They sexualize us. And I mean, even though it's a positive thing to other races because they're thinking they're giving us compliments,
but it's not always positive to be looked at someone's sex toy.
Yeah.
I feel like we're black women are pretty much, we were sex objects.
Yeah, we were.
And then we are still looked up as sex objects. And then a lot of black women sexualize themselves. Because all these music videos and Instagram models and, I mean, all races of women do it. But we're focusing on black women. That's what we're talking about right now. So it's we can't really complain about it too much.
Because if we're the ones that are also narrating
we're also creating that narrative to be sexy and to so I guess you could say it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
It's good, but it's also that's all I am. What about this brain?
Honestly, that's exactly what I always say. I'm like, yes, I have a great body, but do y'all not know I'm fucking stupid as hell? Okay. Literally and figuratively, I'm stupid as fuck.
You don't want to know that too?
They need to know.
So do you find yourself being hypersensitive to certain situations so you can avoid being a stereotype?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that because I am a dark-skinned woman that is very curvaceous and very outspoken, I think that my defensive nature is always I have to be a certain way. I told you when I'm at work, granted sometimes I'm messy, but for the most part when I have an interaction with someone, I don't go at 100% because every time that is, they'll be oh, of course she's the one that's going off on people. And let's be real, y'all. Sammy goes off on people more than I go off on people. I will be mad as fuck at you, but you'll feel my energy more than you actually hear my words because I know.
I say it.
Because I'm a fucking bitch, period. I don't even give a fuck. Tell the whole fucking world. I'm a bitch, and I know that shit. So I'm very mindful of how I come across people because when you are very assertive and very direct, it comes off as aggressive instead of you being that's just who I am because I am very assertive. Even outside of a podcast, out of work, I'm an assertive human being. I'm really assertive to the point where people think that I'm trying to come at them, and I'm just but I was just saying something. So if you feel some type of way, I just said it. And I don't ever change my tone when I'm saying something. That's probably what makes people really confused. Because when I'm saying something when I'm mad, when I'm saying something when I'm not mad, it sounds the same.
Okay.
So, because, like, you know, with our favorite fan, Andy, and how she got me fired from Bar Louie.
Yeah, okay.
The situation happened where her and Sammy got into it because she was trying to, like, you know, ride the fucking clock. If you were bartenders and you know about getting clocked, and if you do a, tip share?
We do tip share by hourly. So the longer you're there, the more you get.
Yep.
And she would always ride the clock, but we never really minded because on Tuesdays we made money. Mm-hmm. So her being there an extra 30 minutes, an hour, didn't really bother us. But this particular Tuesday, we were very slow.
Very slow.
So she had to do her sour and get the fuck out.
Yep.
So we're like, okay, Andy, like,
You gotta
go. And she was riding the clock. And I went up to her and I was like, Andy, like, there's really no point of you doing extra stuff because you're not getting paid past this. Mm-hmm. And that's all I said to her. And I don't know what happened.
What transpired,
but she went to the manager, and whatever she told the manager pissed him off so bad, he was mad at Ami.
But, mind you, I said nothing to her. And even further, Sammy texted her and said, if you got shit to say, bitch, say it to me.
Oh,
bitch, you texted her.
I did text her. I did confront her about it.
You confronted her because once he told us, like, yeah, because we heard that you guys were he said the word, you guys were being aggressive.
And bullies.
Yeah. And I was like, thinking in my head, I was like, I ain't say one fucking thing to this bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't say a goddamn. So why is it that expected that it's Ami?
Yeah.
So fast forward.
So you think the skin tone has to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it does.
It does, because I mean, you are lighter than me, but I mean,
I'm still a black girl.
You are still black, but you know they still try to separate us by our skin tone. Honestly, because you can get away with certain shit that I probably couldn't get away with. Because if you got your attitude with a nigga, they'd be like, "Oh, she's probably on her period." They'd be like, "Oh, she's just angry and mad because she."
You think so? Okay, maybe I'm just not aware of it.
Yeah,
you know, but
no, because I always get that, like, you're an angry black woman, and I'm just like,
okay.
And that's why I remember when I was telling you, I'm like, that's why I'm so defensive, because I know it's not my character. Granted, I can do it. I can get to that fucking point. I can make you feel some type of way, but that's just not who I am as a person. Like, who I am as a person, I'm just like, I'm real chill. I really am. But if you get me to that point, you'll fucking know. So she didn't even get me to that point, because all I did was say something to Sammy and say something to her. She didn't even hear nothing out of my fucking mouth. But after that fucking day, it was never the same. Like, after that day, it was like, yeah, because I keep hearing things from your coworkers that you're doing. I'm like, that I'm doing something? Because if I'm saying something, it's always in a jokingly manner. Because even remember when I was talking about Chewy, I would always be like, nigga, why are you here?
Well, you know what? Maybe they didn't take it like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I would always say it in a jokingly manner. I would never be like, Chewy, why the fuck are you here? I would never say so. But Sammy, when she said something, she'd be like, why the fuck are you here? And I'd be like, why are you here? Like, I would say more of like a joking approach, like, bro, you know you don't need to be here right now.
Yeah. I don't know, girl.
But fast forward, my ass got fired. So, so clearly they took how I acted or my demeanor in a stronger way than I actually presented it. Because
you're black.
Honestly, because if I was going to be real with y'all, I slap bitches after work.
Honestly, if you're going to be real, Andy was the meanest person there.
Facts. This bitch will forget to ring people's shit in, and she'll look at them like, yeah, I forgot to ring it in, so what? Like, what are you going to do about it? Like, that's literally what she would say to a customer. I would never.
She was the meanest person there, and it's like, she got away with it because she had big boobs and she was blonde and white.
And she wasn't even an attractive white woman. I'm not going to lie. The bitch looked like she was 40 in the face. I'm sorry. So sorry. You ain't even got to fucking attest to it. We can talk about it after the camera's off. But the bitch looked old. Like, all she got was her titties done. She had no fucking, like, body at all. Like, this bitch was built like a brick. Not even a brick house. Just a brick that was building the brick house. Because she got her titties done. That's what it was. So, guess what, Andy?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Still to this day.
So, definitely, I do also find myself shrinking myself in certain situations so I don't get the angry black girl title, because whenever we're passionate and we care about something, it comes off as aggressive and being mean or being a bully. So definitely I am very hyper aware of situations like, okay, I can't act a certain way, because if I act a fool, I'm the ghetto loud black bitch, you know. Like just a couple months before the whole quarantine shit happened, I was telling you about that lady who was at the hair store trying to get a refund.
Oh, yeah.
And she was acting a fool at the hair store. And I'm like, we all know if you buy your hair at the hair store,
that's it.
You're not getting a refund.
At all.
Period. But she was like yelling at them and pointing and acting a fool and doing all this shit. And they were just all calmly, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Wasn't she a white woman?
She was a white woman.
Yep. But if it was a black woman, I'm calling the cops. I'm
cops.
getting security. That's why I'm like, why y'all do that
Why
shit?
y'all do that? We see it now between how cops act when there's a whole group of black people and a whole group of white people, because they're like macing us and doing shit to shut our shit down.
Black people, they just like, white people, they give you like either a citation or because someone higher up, so they be like, you know better.
Exactly, but no, they react violently. Like, you see them giving masks to white people and then beating up black people for not having masks.
Facts.
Come on, guys.
Let's stop it.
It's so blatantly obvious what's happening here. We live in two different fucking Americas, and I'm not trying to get too political, but we do live in two different Americas.
We do.
And
parallel. This is the parallel universe that we're living in.
Yeah.
I think they still think we're in slavery.
Honestly, like, okay, just for the little conversation I had with Matt, I made a comment on Facebook, and I was like, white people like to fight for their freedom while taking away everyone else's.
Facts. Oh my God, that is so true. Wow. That is so true.
And that's facts. And like, white people, I feel like most white people know when you say stuff like that, they know the white people you're talking about, so they don't get offended because they know you're not talking about them. But there's certain white people who get so offended. There's some white people who get so offended about calling out white people for racism than actual racism. So he's more mad that I made a comment about how white people are racist than actual
Mitch, what did he say?
Racism.
Because you're going to have to tell the story.
Girl, okay, so he's going off about the whole Ahmaud Arbery case, rest in peace. And he's like, did you know he stole a TV in 2017? And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with him, with what happened now? But you know what? Let me go to the video. I looked at the video. It wasn't even him. So I'm like, you're so racist.
That you want to justify you being racist.
That you want to justify him being murdered. That you don't even check to see if it's the right black guy. Or you just that racist. Like, you don't know if it's not the same black guy.
They didn't even give a fuck on it at this point.
He probably didn't even know that was not the same black guy. Yeah. So he's telling me, I'm like, okay, even if he did steal a TV. So
you're telling that it's stealing a TV is enough to get killed?
2 years later for a different incident that had nothing to do with the TV. He said, yes, because that's the law. And I'm like, Matt, so you're telling me if you stole something, you deserve to get murdered 2 years later for something unrelated to what you stole?
Because let's be real, sometimes as a bartender, he's probably was stealing.
Okay.
Let's be real.
All the shit he was doing.
Right? Because all the bitches loved him, so they probably would slip him like a 20, 30 something real quick.
Okay,
you know?
So this girl comes on, Samantha. I don't think you know her, but she worked at Bar Louie.
Samantha.
She worked there after you left. But she was a server too. So she was like, Matt, like, usually I'm your friend and I go for you, but you're sounding real ignorant right now. And she was like, as a white person, she was telling him, as a white person, we don't get the same discrimination. Like, I've stolen, I've done this shit. Yeah. No one's going to kill me 2 years later and justify it because I stole. And he was like, fuck you, you Katie Bimbo. I'm like, the fuck? What the fuck?
You know what? And that's so funny. Because when you told me this story at first, I was like, you know what? I respect the fact that if you have a certain view and no one can change it, that's very commendable. But we're in 2020. We're evolving. Yeah. I think that you should at least take things that are harmful to other people, even though it's not directly affecting you. Yeah. Take that and be like, damn, say like, something. Let me be more considerate, but
and like literally everyone, there's like 5-6 other people coming on the sides of like, hey, you're wrong. He was like, fuck you, you're wrong with society. And we're like, dude, clearly you're so blinded by your racism that you can't even.
And sometimes that's okay, you know.
And he is who he is, and he'll be the racist dumbass bitch. And Matt Murphy, fuck you. All right, you don't tell people to kill themselves because they might actually fucking do it.
Who did he tell to kill himself?
He told me to kill myself. Oh, and I'm like, dude, like that's. But you know, white people, they cross that line.
They
like,
sure the fuck do.
But
you tell a white person to kill themselves, they calling the cops.
If you call a white bitch a cunt, she's calling the cops. For some reason, that word hurt bad, and I'm like, you can call me a cunt. I'm not even gonna blink twice. That word don't mean shit to me.
It don't, because I know what my pussy like.
What's a cunt? Bitch, what? Okay.
Oh my god.
But so yeah.
But yeah, so I think that in this episode we did touch on stereotypes and what they are and how they affect how we view people and how we actually react ourselves. Right. So we're so happy that y'all took this journey with us and at least like had a conversation with us. If you're not thinking about the conversation, it's a real thing because stereotypes, they can be racist and they really can be affecting to the mindset.
Stereotypes are so bad that
you didn't realize
people are getting murdered for it.
Yeah, honestly.
You know, Ahmaud Arbery was running in his own neighborhood and exercising, and he was killed for it because he was a black man exercising. Yeah. And he assumed because he was running, he was a criminal. Yeah. So, yeah, stereotypes hurt. They affect people. So they can be very detrimental. And we need to recognize that. And let's not stereotype people. All right. Let us know if you like our wigs. You know?
Let us know, because honestly, they were so hard to put together.
Yeah.
Because when I first got them, I was like, these shows are so nice. But then today,
I wanted them and I did not want them.
I put them on today and I was having a panic attack. I was literally like, oh my God, it's too light. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. And the thing is, because this is like a beauty supply, it's not even like a real wig, so it's like probably synthetic. So I was over here like, how do I lay it down? How do I this, and the third? So I was trying to make sure that it doesn't look too wiggy, but at the end of the day, we all know it's a fucking wig, so fuck it. It is what it is.
It looks cute. I like the way it kind of looks on me sometimes, you know.
Yeah, like a certain angle, I'm like,
angle, it's like, okay, it's good, all right.
So
if you haven't in the beginning of the episode, please leave us a rate, comment, or subscribe to our our YouTube. Actually,
yeah, our YouTube,
yeah,
our Instagram,
right,
our Facebook,
right. What else? Leave us a 5-star rating because we are
5-star rating,
bitch.
5-star bitch, and then on Twitter is Sip and Spill 1. Okay,
right.
So you gonna find us, you gonna see us, you gonna do everything we can taking around the world. Okay,
and don't forget to send those dick pics to our DMs.
Dick pics to our DMs. Bye. Bitches.